Welcome back, dear students. Thank you very much for joining me into 5 minutes creative class. My name is Hameed Asghar, and on behalf of Institute of Freelancing, I welcome you all. In our previous class, we discussed about the Pathfinder tool, and now we are going to create something with the help of again the very basic tools. And let me go to select first the circles and something like this, and let me have again a colors like this one, and any of the vibrant good quality colors, something like this. And let's have another copy of this. How can we make a copy of this? With the help of alt key, let me have something like this. So it should be a 50-50, means hardly the 50% that should be overlapped. And let me select with the help of shift key. Now we selected both. As we have already studied into the Pathfinders option, that how can you intersect, or how can you intersect in between the two objects. What it will do, it will in fact gives you this option. So right now, as you can all know, that we created two circles. If you're interested to have exactly the same circle or any odd shaped circle, so you can do it very easily. So for example, let me give you another option. Instead of bringing this circle again to the straight, this one, let me have into something like this. Now you can see the intersect object. And how can you see that? Let's first mode click here and transparency or the opacity to 50%. So that is the overlapping object which you can see right now. So let's either make it to something like this and maybe something like this. Okay, now we are interested into this shape. Let's select this one and go to this intersect. You can see right now there is another interesting shape which has come up. Or iske alawa, whatever the way you are interested in, you can simply go and create. So the other option right now is that how can you rotate this around the around a circle. So first option, as you all know, there is an option of rotation that is the simplest way of using your mouse, and you go outside of the object. That is for the horizontal and vertical movements. And if you go outside of any node or any angle, just go outside, and here is the option. But you see, this in fact allows you to rotate in fact into the center point. So how can you click that center point first? Either you click these R key. R stands for rotation, and or you go here into the toolbox box. Here is the rotate tool. So let me undo this first. Let me make it a little bit straight one. And as you can see right now, here is the center point. In fact, it is rotating simply, keeping that in mind that the center point is this. So you clicked on this rotation and you just click into the center point, and either left or right or whatever the side you're interested in, that's how you can uh, create the rotations. Let me undo this. Let me undo this. Let's move on to the basic things. One interesting thing more, you click on this and you simply click the Alt key. Here is release the Alt key, and here you can see here is another shape that has been copied. So as I have pressed Alt key, so that has come up. Let me undo this, Control plus C, and let me give you another option. Initially I'm interested to make a to rotation of this. So here you can see I can rotate this in any part, but at any moment of time, if you're interested in not only rotation but at the same time press the Alt key, it will create another copy of this, as you can see right now. So simply what you can do, the next thing is repeat the same command again and again. So let me Control plus D, and here we go. Interesting. Simple. So that is one way of rotating the object around itself, correct? So let me go and select this whole thing and bring it here. And let's, instead of this, let me have a copy of this. Okay, here you can see now we have a copy of this. Now let me delete this one also. Let me delete this one also. Let me select the step by step. Let's move on to this. And now let me give you another option of rotation. Instead of around itself, there is another option which you can opt. That is to rotate around. Maybe the center point can be this. The center point can be anywhere on this artboard. Let me change this time color because we have already used this color into this. Let me change this color from either from this way or double click on this fill, and let me have something or different color. Let me have a little bit more vibrant color of yellow, and here we go. And let me have opacity to 100%. So now we have to again rotate this, but in a different way. How can you do it? Simply either press R, that's the shortcut key, or in the previous instance, what we did, we used the shortcut key. Now we are interested in picking up from the tools menu. So you selected this one. You can bring this center point to anywhere first while clicking. Instead of this, click here. Now simply click, and here you can see, right? So let me show you how I have done this. Let me undo this. Here we go. So we selected from the tools menu. So either select the shortcut key or click on this rotate tool. And instead of rotating from the center, because right now it is active, the rotation, you can either rotate, let me go to again almost the straight one. And this time, instead of picking this one, let me click on this anchor point. So the automatically the center point revolves to this. So now simple. Now let's move on to rotation option like this. Whatever the things you are interested in, you can go with this option. So let me undo this and let me show you simply with the help of control key. Let me select first option to maybe here and maybe something like on the other side. Let me go to this, and instead of this, let me go and use the Alt key. Here we go, right? So with the help of this Alt key, and now Control plus T, this means we are interested in duplicating the object, and here we go. Almost the same. Now, the next process which comes to that how can you specify that it should be perfectly aligned or into the same degrees, as there is a difference between the degrees from this to this and this to this. Let me show you how can we do that. Let me undo this, and while going through this video, you can very easily repeat and go through this whole thing again. Let me select this rotate tool again. Let me click on this point, and with the help of control key, you can rotate, sorry, you can rotate this either towards the, where is not in fact now. Now, with the help of this, you can change the direction. So let's move on to 45 degrees, almost this. Sorry, I haven't used my Alt key. So pick the rotation tool, click into the center, and I was in fact wrongly using my control keys on the other side of the direction. So let me rotate this, and to with the help of Alt key, let me rotate this again. Why it's not getting it right? So with the help of Alt key, now you can see here is another copy with the help of Alt key. And what you can do is you can simply Control plus D, and here is almost the exact shape which you're interested in. So you can keep on practicing on these type of effects, these type of things. And the further other way could be that instead of using absolutely, in fact, we what we did wrong was in the initial side, that was in fact the angular shape. if you create just the with the help of straightened shape or the circular shapes, so you can do it very easily. So I think it's almost clear now. With the help of these tools, these basic things, these basic concepts, you can very easily create the floral types or any type of things. I hope that's makes the things more crystal clear to you. And that's it for today. Is there any question? Is there any confusion? You can ask me, and we'll move on to the next phase now.